EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Buccaneers.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Once again, it's Irving. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20.
Gain of 20. And the Buccaneer first down.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now from back in the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Mayfield now. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by the rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The tackle made by Zion McCollum. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Flynn. It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Flynn. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. To about the 48-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 19 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Flynn. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Off play action. Flynn. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Flynn. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 15 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the Rams come to the field, their second drive of the game. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
At the 41-yard line.
Second and 9 now. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go. Back to throw. Flynn. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50 celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that
fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 58 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Play fake. Mayfield. That's completed right side to Palmer. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Rams' 46-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's again complete to Palmer.
Mayfield's pass.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Will try and do this himself, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the past. If you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Slot man moves right. Now Mayfield. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams offense here with a 1st and 10. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that last throw, not going to account for much of the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's another Rams 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Williams. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And that touchdown is going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown up. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield. Open man, it's Palmer. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 10.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 2.
The 16-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Skirts by at the 15. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
1st down, Buccaneers.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want during the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Rams offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you link and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. A final shot before break. Flynn. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Buccaneer first down.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Gain of 10. Brings up 2nd.
Handoff running left, Irvin. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the hold that lead.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Flynn. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
A look at the running back, the man out of... As he gears up to go again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now.
24-yard line.
Mayfield now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of 3 on the play. First
Up the middle they go. Cleary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
3rd down and 13.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneers.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
Gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's a handoff to Irving.
Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Now a handoff up the middle. Cleary. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Mayfield on play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They begin the drive with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Flynn. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
That's good.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The offense on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
60 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. Oh, it still won't go down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the right side, this is Corum. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read...
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 8 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Nifty move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
26-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Well, this offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second, this is a one-score game. So they're still very much in this, and they're on the move here with a first down.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
46-yard line.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down.
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Baker. He'll try and do this himself. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will
Mayfield to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Back to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Go to the 31-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, that's Dan Quinn, coach of the Commanders. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 their last 7. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Escapes the defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. First and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Play action now with Daniels. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And this one doesn't go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Rams.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And this this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of Michigan State University.
Luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here that plays a clean ball.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Play made by Deron Payne. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
This time it's a passing play. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Williams now on first and 10. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
26-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He's keeping it again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 15. And the Washington
First down from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Daniels. Here we go, second down. To throw, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So the LA, it's getting out there for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here's Williams to start the drive, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Taking an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go play action. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4-yard line.
Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
60 Eagle.
Fullback trying to power him across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. The drill 1.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now lead by 10. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. All around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders set to take over. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're near the 45-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Pierce does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Throwing from the gun. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
14. Commanders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. They go play action on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They toss to Williams, headed right. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off.
There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field.
For the Rams.
Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. It's fielded at the 14. Jukes away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's out close to the 30. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. Accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10. Daniels connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third down, they need 7.
Terry McLaurin. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him. Third. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends.
Commanders 10.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often. These two, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. Throw their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
24. Commanders 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Daniels pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Daniels is going to throw again. Dump-off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. To throw again, it's Daniels. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1st down, Washington.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Daniels. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And another mistake. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. First down now, ball at the 33. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 now from the 46.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this second quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the second half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. They'll work against the blitz. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. So it's second down coming up.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Williams. Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Air it out on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the gun, here's Pierce. By man, he's in the clear. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the
out of the gun, Daniels. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. To throw, Daniels. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Commander.
Pierce up the middle. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled on the play by Kuna Ford.
At 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Zone read. This is Gibson. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
2 yards. And it's third down.
And they'll throw. Third and long. Completed to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Brings up 4th down.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. He is rocked. That ball's free. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now as that play came to an end, we saw somebody in some pain down there. And now it looks like they're looking at the running back, Dameon Pierce. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
They'll go play action. Able to hit home, complete. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Throwing off the play fake. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 10.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Daniels now.
2nd and 6.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Daniels pass.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
He's got it. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. LA getting its offense all set to go. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Williams. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Okay. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got for big yards on the right side. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The Commanders' rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. It's a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there. And that makes this a 3-score game. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier what aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. This up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This is Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd down, run by Corum. We call it long, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with Corum. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19, Tiger.
We're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Eagle.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Nothing. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
70 Lions.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Looking to throw. Flynn. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They try the left side here with Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Flynn. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. A gain of 5. It's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flynn. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 13 yards out. As we'll strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions, nothing.
A 10-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions, first down.
Play action. It's gone.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They go play action here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Able to slither by. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The 37-yard line.
Off play action. Flynn. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. They go back to the ground with Williams. Gets past him at the 10. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
10 more
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal.
Back to throw. Flynn. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Bryant. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Complete to number 87, Sam Laporta.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7-yard line.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for gone. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 83 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Interception last drive led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Flynn. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Flynn. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Flynn. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Flynn. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
At the Lions' 41-yard line.
Pass incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. He'll try and do this himself. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
10-yard gain.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
So here come the Lions now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
And 5 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
A 41-yard punt there with no... And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Flynn. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this one is incomplete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Shoots by him. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Throwing to start the drive. Flynn.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll run out the gun here. Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
Back to throw. Flynn.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there. Get the football back.
Recovered by Detroit.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line.
That is on the 6-yard line. 1-yard gain.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw is Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Goff.
Second and 3 at the 36.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
First down
From the gun, here's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First carry now for David Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. There's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ian Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 30.
They look to throw now on first down. Pass complete there to Nakua. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. Flynn. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will... First half.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Back to throw, gone. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 57 yards. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, there's some offense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are we going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10.
The busy night continues for Williams. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's caught the right side, Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Cornell, first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 25. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is indeed good. And they have a
Rams 23.
So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give them a couple on the carry there, second and 8. Now it's gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Lions.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, what a move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go play action here on first down. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it was. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Pick. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 2
yards on the pickup.
Now gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the 50, it's gone. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. It's marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it at the 42. A very good return there. 20 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff now looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. A first throw for the backup, Wilson.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
In motion goes the tight end. Goff now looks to throw.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 14. And the Lions.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. David Montgomery. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
To kick off for the Lions.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
There's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nacua,
54 yards.
And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike.
Go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 30.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And fighting down inside the 25. And able to get this out to the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now we'll pause for an injury, and it's the quarterback, Jared Goff, shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard.
The Rams take over.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here. For the 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. Good open field. Punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this a very important drive leading to the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gone. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Lions.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play action. It's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Here comes the Lions punter now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 5. 56 to go. A touchdown likely means they move on in these playoffs. Tense moments for the hometown faithful as they've got it with a 1st down. Throwing now is Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down.
Now Wilson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Deion with it. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and